battle looming. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching.
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas. They're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Murray. Craig passes to Murray. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Grizzlies.
The third youngest player ever to drop 30 in a game. Jaren Jackson Jr. looking like a great starting piece for the Grizzlies rebuild.
Here's Morant. Kicks it to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Harris. Nice D from Brooks. And Chris, he was the third big man taken in the 2018 draft, but in time, Jaren Jackson could prove to be the best.
Oh yeah, he definitely could. I mean, he has a high ceiling, but also a high floor. Why is that? He doesn't need the ball in his hands to be successful. With his defense and perimeter shooting, he can already impact winning in a complementary role.
Morant. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Memphis with the ball. 4-point game. Morant with it. Millsap's there. And it's sent back by Millsap. Back to Murray. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant kicks to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Dishes to Jackson. Nice form on the 20-footer.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Right wing. Puts it up from 15. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Now Morant, following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Lets it go with a 3. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Showed some signs of this his last year of college. I mean, Morant cannot be left alone from distance.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Barton. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
All right, a chance to see stats for Plumlee. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 7 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Jones for 3. No good on the shot. And the Nuggets going the other way. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. Now, I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Jones against Barton. Feeds to Porter. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
And Crowder finds it in.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
Beasley kicks to Barton. But Trey, another 3 for Denver.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
In the corner, it's Ram. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
8 seconds left to play in the first. That one goes. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jones looking for an opening over Morris. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets ahead. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about
basketball, like passion, love.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, it's Morris and Beasley at the 1 and the 2. Grant is out there with Will Barton, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Barton, no luck. And for Memphis, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one.
Well, And Kevin, the Memphis Grizzlies, playoff contenders for 7 straight seasons from 2010 to 2017. A Western Conference Finals appearance in 2013. Now a new phase as they look to rebuild this roster.
Jackson, that's good.
It took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Morris finds Plumlee. Barton outside. And again, Denver with the triple. And Chris, in the small market of Memphis, there'd been a resistance to hitting that reset button and going young.
Well, yeah, with fan attendance dropping in each of the last 4 seasons, they've reached their pain threshold. And with this team struggling, the writing was on the wall.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Yvonne Rapp. Jackson comes in for Jay Crowder. Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Jones. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Barton. And Murray's subbed in for Beasley. Here's Morant. He's got 5. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
And the wide open shot from Morris. He drains the quick shot. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Now Morant. For 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Anderson against Murray. Millsap has the open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant with it. He's got 8. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
To the wing on the left. Anderson wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Grant. From down in the low post, it goes. Grant's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Grant against Jackson. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that one's good. Morant.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
But they'll get another chance. Outside for Millsap. Morris outside. Murray, the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Morris, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Morant. No good from outside. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Down low. The rebound by Anderson.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for the longest time, the Grizzlies looking for an answer at the small forward position. 2 summers ago, they signed Kyle Anderson away from San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and he's a unique player. He's kind of a point forward type, very effective around the rim with his length.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Ivan Rabs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jay Crowder comes in for Jackson. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Allen.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions. You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Memphis. Rabs got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Plumlee, no luck.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty.
Pocket, I'll be weak. I'm rather unique.